In this video, we're going to talk about the gig economy, side hustles, and entrepreneurship. If you've ever considered starting a business or even just like the idea that you could make some extra money on the side, you should consider starting a side hustle. It could really help you in your career and not to mention your life. So now is the perfect time to create a side hustle. Technology advancements have made it fast and easy to create and market basically anything you can come up with, or to plug into existing money-making side gigs. Now, the best part about creating a side hustle now is that entrepreneurship is part of the future of employment. With all the changes happening in the world due to rapid technological growth, one of the predictions is that we're moving towards a gig economy. So for some perspective here, our grandparents' generation usually had about one job in their lifetimes. Now, it really depends on what generation you're in now, but you know what I mean. And our parents' generation had an average of 5 jobs over their lifetimes. And so now it's projected that our children's generation will have 5 jobs at a time. And most of those will not be as an employee. They'll all be gigs. So as entrepreneurs, Joelle and I naturally are biased towards self-employment. However, we recognize that running a business is not for everyone. But the good news about side gigs is that you don't have to make a whole business out of it. You can simply take something that you're good at or interested in or that's easy and work a few extra hours a week or even a day, generating additional income for yourself. When you're completely dependent on another person or company for a single paycheck, you can end up feeling trapped and vulnerable. And in fact, you are vulnerable. Having a side hustle gives you more security. Making even a little extra money gives you an opportunity to put more money in savings. It also gives you more control over how much you can earn, because if your hustle is working, you can scale it and make more money without having to ask anybody else for a raise. Plus, having some experience generating your own income would be a useful skill when you're entering into this new economy. And it would also help you feel more confident making a career change, because you would know that if you needed to, you could find a way to make income in between positions or in the event that you lost a position. Doing a side hustle is also a great way to do more of something that you love to do. So if you have a skill or a passion that you don't really get to use in your full-time career, there are ways that you could create a side hustle out of that. Whether it's selling valuable collectibles that you're interested in, or teaching your favorite hobby to others, or organizing closets. It doesn't really matter what it is that you know and love. Somebody out there is willing to pay for it. And if you have a marketable skill that you have honed in your career, you can also offer your services outside of your job as a freelancer, contractor, coach, consultant, or trainer in your industry. I mean, the possibilities are endless. There are literally hundreds of ways that you could start making money tomorrow in your spare time. In fact, we're including a bonus ebook called 100-ish Business Ideas and Ways to Make Money on the Side to get your ideas flowing in this area. Plus, learning entrepreneurship skills is an exercise in creativity and personal empowerment. We both started our first side hustles because we wanted more out of life. We got tired of living paycheck to paycheck and feeling like we were trapped. We couldn't see our lives unfolding doing something unfulfilling 8 hours every day. Learning to generate our own income was challenging, and we had to learn new skills, and we had to fail. We had to work extra hours. We had to take risks and tolerate uncertainty. And we've actually created over a dozen different side hustles and businesses in 2 decades. And we used what we learned from mostly failures in order to escape the rat race and to build a thriving business that allows us to live on our own terms. So whether you want to create a little bit of side income, get paid to do what you love, or begin your adventure into entrepreneurship, consider adding a side hustle to your current career plans.